Hello Cancers, so I'm doing your weekly reading for September the 15th to the 22nd, the 22nd. We are going to take a look into your internal factors, your external factors, your blind spot, anything that's working against you at this time, also what is working for you. And of course we will be taking a look at healing and guidance messages at the end, okay? So what is going on for you guys? The situation, bluff. Someone's bluffing, Cancers, right? You might have to call them out on their bluff. We'll find out. We'll find out more as we pull more cards, okay? I'm getting the message of threats, right? Someone's being very threatening. And you're going to need more information. You might well suspect that they're bluffing. And that's always the best thing to do whenever anyone is threatening. Just call them out on it, okay? It works 99.999% of the time, right? I feel like there is anger here. Someone's full of vengeance and they're bluffing, right? Let's pull the rest of these cards. We won't take a look at them right now because I need to clarify that one before we go any further, because I also need your strongest overall energy as well, right? Versatility. Okay. Versatility, being flexible, thinking differently from how you normally think, not being rigid, not responding in the way that you would normally respond. So some people's instinctual reaction, should we say, to being threatened, it could be anything, could be something little, could be something huge. Most people's instinctual reaction to that is going to be to back down. And you're being told, you must not back down. Cancers, you're being told you mustn't run away. You got to double down. Call them out on their bluff. Call them out on their bullshit. Can you tell us more about this bluff? And I feel that this is someone threatening you rather than you threatening someone else. I genuinely do feel that. I mean, I could be wrong for a tiny handful, because I do get cross-watchers on this channel as well. So if you are cross-watching for a Cancerian, then obviously I'm speaking to you instead, okay? That's why I always say take it as it resonates. What's this bluff? Thank you for the situation. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because someone's sad, someone's upset, they're disappointed, right? They're not getting their own way. What more can I say? 5 of Cups. They are not getting their own fucking way. That's why they're threatening you. That's why you've got to call them out on this. There's shadow work here, okay? There is shadow work here. Because just hitting the microphone. Because whenever difficult situations like this arise, you are going to have to do things that you're not necessarily going to be comfortable with. That's shadow work. Not everybody is comfortable with standing their ground, for example. Okay. Can you tell us more? Thank you. Oh, the 10 of Wands off center. This is someone who's trying to hold you responsible for some shit that is nothing to do with you, Cancers. 10 of Wands off center with the 5 of Cups. Now, what this person's heavily focused on is the fact that they're not getting their own way. Apparently, they're mad, they're angry, they're upset, and apparently, it's all your fault. What the hell? Okay. Your internal factors, your emotions, your response, protection. Yeah. And you've got that crescent moon there. That one's actually the waning gibbous moon. I'll hold it up for you. See the waning gibbous moon there? That's all about introspect. So this one's asking, okay, Cancers, you know that you need to protect yourself in this situation. You are going to be required to turn inwards with that waning gibbous moon symbol. Turn inwards. Think about your goals. Okay, think about what it is that you're grateful for. Accept the situation. That's not permissing the situation. Accepting the things that you cannot change, that you cannot control. Accepting the fact that you cannot change other people. This is literally a parent, a mother, who is protecting her children here. And then you've got this tiger. The hulking, stalking tiger. Very dangerous apex predator. This week, Cancers, you are having an individual who is triggering this hunter or this tigress within you. Let's get some more. You clarify this protection energy. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Everything that's important to you here. Someone's threatening your peace, your inner peace, probably your home, your happiness, your stability. It's not on. It's not acceptable under any circumstances. The Three of Cups. More emotional energy here. I feel like you're going to need somebody to discuss this with, somebody to speak about this with. Because that's going to help you to retain emotional control over your own responses. This is going to be quite a trying week, right? On that emotional level, for certain. I'm going to backtrack ever so slightly and I'm going to find out more about that situation there. Can you tell us more about this person not getting their own way, please? And why they seem to think that that's Cancer's fault? Hey, Judgment. In that kind of context, apparently you are standing your ground because you're not giving this person a second chance to come back in and take advantage of you. They're not getting their own way because you're not giving them a second chance. Nor should you. Tell us more about why this person, thank you, isn't getting their own way. The Three of Pentacles reversed. They've convinced themselves that other people are involved. They've convinced themselves that, oh, you've been too busy listening to the opinions of others. They've convinced themselves that you've not made this decision by yourself. Because apparently in their own little world, someone else is to blame, right? Yes, they're blaming you, but they're also blaming other people as well. You couldn't possibly have come to this conclusion by yourself, according to them. What's with these threats? What are they threatening? What are they threatening? Thank you. The Two of Cups. A partnership, a relationship, could be a business deal, could be romantic for some. I'm going to tell them what you're really like. That's what's coming through here. Yeah, Five of Swords, of course. Yeah. That's what they're threatening. They're threatening the way that other people feel about you. Oh, if I told them what you were really like, Cancer, then they wouldn't love you anymore. They wouldn't like you anymore. They wouldn't respect you anymore. You're going to have to call them out on this. There's no other way. Even though it's very, very painful, you're going to have to go, okay then. Okay. Because you're not going to be able to tell them anything new that they don't already know about me. Okay. Tell them. I don't give a shit. I've already told them, but on you go. On you go. Knock yourself out. This is about control. It's about control. Pure and simple. It's about control. They've lost control over you. So they've referred back to that age-old, well, okay then. If I can't control the person, I'm going to control how other people see that person instead. Ha, got you. Well, it's not quite the got you that they think it is. It definitely isn't. Because I'll tell you something else as well, Cancers. Look at your internal energies again. Protection, 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Those who know you and love you and respect you, their opinion is not easily going to be changed by some little asshole that's got a stick up their ass. They're not. They're not going to be easily persuaded. And anybody who is, they weren't for you anyway. What's in your blind spot, but you don't see coming? Indecision. Indecision in your blind spot. Okay. I'm getting Virgo energy that's coming through with this one. It's weird because it's probably not even a Virgo card. No, it isn't. It's not even a Virgo card at all. Why am I getting that Virgo energy? Because this one is Venus. And I think Libra. That's really interesting. It's about relationships and relationships with others. Indecision. And then you've got these, I'm just looking at the symbology that's going on in this card. You've got this hourglass timer with the wings. You might end up feeling, because again it's feelings. Everything about this read is feelings. You might be feeling confused. Feeling confused about, well, what is the right thing to do here? This indecisiveness is in your blind spot. Can you tell us more about Cancer's blind spot, please? 4 of Wands. You're worried. That's why it's indecisive. You're worried. Well, what if the people that I love and care about do believe the bullshit that this person is threatening to spread about me or has been spreading about me? What if? 4 of Wands is reaching a milestone also. It's a symbol of your own stability, right? So has this situation exposed any kind of instability in your current situation? 5 of Wands is arguments and drama here in your blind spot. Arguments and drama with someone close, probably with somebody that you live with, or somebody that you're a business partner with, if this is about business. Okay. In your blind spot, it's saying you don't know whether or not you're supposed to bring this up with your nearest and dearest. Or you don't know if you should bring this up with your business partner. Okay, can you tell us more about this indecisiveness? Thank you. Yeah, the 10 of Swords. What's this one? Page of Pentacles that's come out squiffy. That's making a mistake. Someone's making a mistake that potentially is going to cost them a relationship here. Someone's been very hasty. They've been very thoughtless. It's going to be this one. So you need to make a decision, Cancer, on further dealings with that person then. Do you continue having dealings with that person, or are you going to do the right thing and are you going to cut them off? The decision is up to you. For whatever reason, it's indicating that for you, on a personal level, it's just not that simple. It's more complicated than that, which indicates to me that this is someone who is probably either a business partner or related to you. If you're finding it difficult and a struggle, maybe you co-parent, have to co-parent with this person, and so the option of no contact just isn't there for you. Maybe that's why it's complicated. A lot of people have complicated lives, right? There is a difficult decision here that you are going to need to make, though. You are going to have to reconsider your association with this person. Once someone's made threats, that's it. That's it. There's no coming back from that. Not in my book, anyway. Right, what's working against you at this time? Flirtation. Flirtation. Kind of feels like cheating. Huh. Let's find out more. Why is this flirtation? Thank you. Oh, yes. Somebody been speaking to someone that they had no business speaking to, Cancers. Queen of Wands, off-centre, with the frickin' Tower, off-centre for what's working against you. This one has been running back to other people, trying to garner sympathy from others, making out like you're this, that, and the next, making out like you're bad, and yada, yada, yada. They've been getting sympathy, attention, and affection off other people, another person specifically here. That's what's working against you. Someone's being unfaithful. Again, not going to resonate for everybody, okay? Do not force these readings to fit with your situation. A tarot reading, it should only highlight the things that you already knew deep down was going on, okay? Tarot reads, they can validate someone's suspicions. Be careful. Use your discernment. Someone's being massively unfaithful here. Was this Queen of Wands, the Tower, and flirtation? A Nine of Cups off centre. Potentially throwing away everything. Nine of Cups upright is happiness, it's wish fulfillment. It's feeling safe and content and loved and appreciated. It's come out squiffy. Whilst working against you, Cancers, you do not feel appreciated. You do not feel loved. You feel like this person is speaking to other individuals behind your back. You are probably correct with that. There's very, very unfaithful, flighty-ass energy here that's going on. And the fact that you're still dealing with it is what's working against you. So what's working for you? Domination. You're going to have to take control of this situation, Cancers. There's no two ways about it. You're not going to have a choice here but to take control of the situation. Can you tell us more for what it's working for, Cancers, please? It probably goes against your beliefs as well. You might well be one of these where you're like, do you know what? When I get married, it's going to be for life. It's supposed to be for life, right? Things such as divorce and separation could well be against your own belief system. You know, the Six of Wands that's coming out squiffy. There is no victory here. There is no happiness. There is no celebration. Somebody is miserable as fuck. The fact that you're miserable as fuck, Cancer, that's actually working for you, because it's highlighting to you that actually life shouldn't be this way. And the emphasis is on relationships, whether it be romantic or not, right? It's still on relationships because you've had a buttload of Venus energy come through this read. Relationships with other people, whether they be romantic or not, are not supposed to make you fucking miserable. They're supposed to add to your life. They're supposed to add substance to your life, add happiness to your life, add peace to your life, add security to your life. It's not supposed to make you fucking miserable. And the fact that you are miserable in this situation, dealing with this person, that alone should tell you everything that you need to know about what exactly you're supposed to be doing here about it. So under there, the Ten of Pentacles, yeah. So you've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's no reason why you can't be happy. Ten of Pentacles is coming out as a legacy. And the Moon, the Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, okay. It's interesting because I feel like somebody has convinced themselves that they're not going to get anyone else, that they're not going to get any better than this. And they absolutely will get better than what they've currently got here, because that's bullshit. That's abusive bullshit, that is. Can you tell us more about what is working for Cancers? The Three of Wands, yeah. It's time to expand on your horizons here, Cancers, okay? It's time for growth, abundance. It's time for a new plan for the future. So, yes, while it abso-friggin-lutely sucks that your plans with this person haven't panned out, why? Because they can't even spell the word faithful, never mind actually be faithful. So your plans have fallen through with that person, which is utterly painful, devastating even. You can always make a new plan, and it is time for you to expand with this Three of Wands, okay? Yeah, the Chariot, look, it's your major arcanas coming out now, Cancers. It's a clear message for you. Taking hard control of this situation, taking control of your own decision making here, and making happiness your priority. That's ultimately what's going to work for you. It is going to take a bit of work, okay, Eight of Pentacles, but ultimately you will be successful with this. Can you have a healing message for Cancers, please? Healing message for Cancers. The Horseman, the Herald of Change, number 30. Technically, that's your card, Cancers. Because that's really similar energy to the Chariot right there. Okay, Good news, caution, and herald of change. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news, so your task is to point out the beautiful when others can see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud does have a silver lining. Yeah, so they're saying here for you Cancers, and it can sound a bit patronising, and it doesn't mean to, but it's literally try and focus on the positive, okay? Try and focus on the opportunities that this situation has now opened up for you instead, okay? Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life, and declare the arrival of new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and you're back on the world stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you not to allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news that you spread, and that you're willing to live up to the expectations that you raise. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, use extreme caution. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. Yeah. So it basically emphasizes on the fact, Cancers, that yeah, at the moment you are going through a pretty fucking horrendous time of it, right? Again, sorry to sound patronizing, it's not supposed to. They're saying it's not all that bad, okay? Yes, your plans with this person have fallen through, but by the same token, they've revealed to you their true nature. So would you rather live in a lie, completely oblivious, or would you rather live in the truth? Right? I think you'd rather live in the truth. This is, over this next coming week, somebody is realizing, do you know what, I cannot continue pretending anymore. I cannot continue pretending that everything's okay. I cannot continue pretending that this person is a good person, because quite clearly they're not. They use threats and abuse to get their own way, and that's not appropriate. That's not appropriate on any fucking planet in any fucking universe, right? For a while they've been getting away with it because you've been indecisive. Why have you been indecisive? Because there's an emotional investment in this person. It stands to reason. It's perfectly normal. And then underneath the surface of you, you're feeling like, oh, well, what if I can't get anyone else? What if I can't be with anyone else? What if I can't find anyone else? What if I can't work with anyone else? Okay, depending on what avenue of your life this is on about, right? And Spirit's like, oh, that's bullshit. There's always someone else, right? This is not as good as it gets, not by a long shot. Yeah, if you want to soar, if you want to climb that mountain, run faster than you've ever ran. Yeah, run from this person as fast as you fucking can, Cancers. You need to get rid of all of the shit that weighs you down. I mean, like, I don't think you could have gotten a more appropriate card at the end of your reading there, Cancers. That's pretty much nailed it. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys this week. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. For personal readings with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.